Hello, I'm Omri and doing art today. As you can see, I don't know why it's set to pink. That's fun. I'm gonna be sketching me. I have my color palette down here. I have a picture of me, on standby, because it's kind of hard to draw myself when I'm moving. I also have a pose reference. So I have an idea for a pose, but I needed a reference. And I gotta just figure out what kind of sketch I want to see. I know what sketch I want to see. I have brush I really like.
A few minutes later.
I never quite get my setup from art videos right, so I always have to go back and fix them. Is this the one I want? Yes, I think it is. Okay. I was thinking I want to do an art giveaway soon. I do a little sketch of me to demonstrate my work, at least my most recent work. And I thought, wouldn't it be cute if I did like a little selfie pose? Mike's not even facing me. There we go. I was thinking of what was I saying? Thinking of doing a cute little cheeky. I don't know if that's weird for me to say because I'm not British. Just a fun little friendly pose. That's like I took a selfie. I put that on the wrong layer. I don't really want to redraw it though. I kind of like it the way it looks. That's a vector layer. Didn't mean to do that. Bring that over. There we go. Get the arm right. I was nervous to do this because I was like, are people gonna push the angle of the chest a little bit? I was nervous to do this because I was like, are people gonna be like mean to me? Be like, oh, you use a model as cheating. When I know and I personally believe it's not cheating, so I don't know. Sometimes I just get in my head sometimes. As you know, if you've ever been watching any of my art videos. Because I think I talk about it in every single one. But pro tip, you never want to cut off the joints. See here, the joint stops here. Don't crop the image or the pose at the joints. It looks really weird. Actually, I want to make sure that you can see that the joint is actually right here. It's foreshortened. Actually, I want to edit it a little bit. And you push it maybe a little shorter. Maybe, yeah, okay. It's just a sketch anyway. Whoa, that's weird. I like sectioned out my face by accident. Look at that. Anyway. I just thought. That's the wrong eraser. There we go. I didn't actually know what to do for today. Oh, also, I hope my audio is better. I spent time trying to fix the audio settings for games, and I forgot that the audio setting for drawing is different because my setup's different. So I kind of found it in between of my old old setup and the new one, so hopefully this is better. You're still gonna get the pen scratch noise. I can't do anything about that. Because you either get the pen scratch noise or you don't hear me. But if it bothers you, you can just, I don't know, turn the volume off. It's weird because a lot of times I'm like, I can't draw. I don't know how to draw. I don't know what I'm doing. Stuff like that. Normal self-esteem issues. But honestly, I think my confidence has increased since I've recorded myself drawing. I'm like, okay. I can see what I'm going for. Arm's a little weird. I'm just gonna, we'll get back to the arm later. I can see like what I was doing, and that like I kind of know how anatomy works a little bit. So yeah, I guess I recommend people do that for if they don't feel confident about their art, just record themselves drawing, and then you'll be like, actually, I kind of do know what I'm doing. It just I mess up here and here. Gonna get the almond shoulder. And generally for me, what was I even saying? Talking about the benefits of recording yourself where you draw and how it kind of gives you a new perspective on yourself. Because when you're in the moment drawing, at least for me, I get like frustrated. But when you're watching it over, you kind of have the benefit of like pretending it's someone else. You can kind of see it more objectively. What? I'm wishing I kept the arm, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, there is like other stuff I could have. So they're pretty circular. Means they're pretty forward facing. Mm-hmm. Oh, don't like that. It's something I do need to work on. I focus too much on contours sometimes and not enough on the form. Now I kind of missed the old arm I had. Is it worth going back? I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna see if this works. Otherwise, I messed it up. I messed it up, but that's okay. But see, I'm gonna look back in this, in like editing, and be like, there was no reason for me to do that. That was dumb of me. I see, it's like the arm's actually closer to the head than it was when I drew it. Make sure I have this little negative space here. Okay. An elbow. Kind of fades out. You kind of have this triangle here. Right. When in doubt, for specific angles and stuff, negative space is always helpful to look at. And I feel bad giving like art advice because it's like, I'm no Ina, but I don't know. Neither are you. Unless you're Ina, hi. But you have better things to do than watch my videos. It'd be a dream come true if you did, but I'm not counting on it. So yeah, I'm not Ina, you're not Ina, he's not Ina. Hey. I don't even know what song that's from. I'm a dude, she's a dude, he's a dude, hey. Is that a song or is that just a line from it? I don't know. Important thing is that odds are, from what little analytics I have, YouTube doesn't like to show me my analytics because I don't get a lot of views, is that if you're watching this, you're generally like younger than 25 and probably aren't like a professional artist at this point. Like freelancer at most. And if you are a professional, that's really cool. I'm just sort of talking to fill the space. But even if you are like Ina level or like one of the biggest names out there, you always have room to improve. And the important thing is that that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that you like don't know how to do something. Not a bad thing that you don't know how to draw. Not a bad thing that you don't know how to make videos. Not a bad thing that you don't know how to be a VTuber or whatever you want to be. It's not a bad thing that you don't know something. And I think that took me a while to understand. Just gonna darken that. I want to lose the rings of power. I started reading Lord of the Rings for the first time ever. I read that. Yeah, I read The Hobbit earlier, and I liked it. But God, that book made me so sleepy. This is closer. It's like such a good bedtime story that I would read it and I would just be like, okay, bedtime now. What was I gonna say? I'm disappointed. I haven't seen the movies yet. I'm disappointed it does not have Tom Bombadil. Because he's basically God. He's like a perfect being. And that's not like my opinion. I'm pretty sure that's what the book is implying, that he's some sort of perfect ancient being. I don't know, there was a lot of fun character moments when he was on the screen. I had a scene with him, like I felt like a lot of crucial development for Frodo and Sam. Where like, I don't know, they all started with Tom Bombadil because he like was not what they were expecting. It felt very like, yeah, it was childish and maybe even tonally different from the rest of the series, so I can understand why they wouldn't put it in, because you have all these like dark war and apocalypse, and you have Tom Bombadil who's got his boots and his coats and he's ready to go. I can understand that might take people out of the movie, but in a book, I think I don't know the exact words for it. In a book, it feels like, well, I think comic relief is. Oh, I just got it. This the brush I'm using has like a folded paper texture, so that's why these lines are appearing like periodically. I like it. Let's see. Like, I guess in one way it's comic relief, but I don't know. I feel like people kind of look down on comic relief when I think it's extremely necessary for characterization, because like everyone has their like dark and brooding character that's like completely unrealistic and super cool and emotionless all the time. Like, you know, those characters are kind of hard to hate because they're so cool. But I think the part that makes things interesting is being able to laugh with these characters as they go on these like horrific adventures. That's my coat coming down. I'm scared to draw my hair. It's gonna be hard. I don't know why I did my hair the way it did. I had an idea for my hair, and then I just kind of, when I first made my model, and I was just like, what if I just make it into individual floopy pieces and make it impossible to recreate? I was like, that's a good idea. And it kind of worked out for like Live2D, because it was, I think my hair is made out of 40 different pieces, but not in the pieces like they tell you to do, like the bangs, the back, the side, the other side, the mid part, the neck little bits. No, like every little floop you see is its own, it's got its own thing, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done, trying to get it all to look right in all perspectives. And I don't think it looks perfect, but it looks good enough. Scared I did it on the wrong layer, but no, that was just my sketch. Let's see. Because I like that. That's a little bit more dynamic, I think. I'll go with that one. Whoop. Alright, I guess let's see. I'm also thinking what's gonna look better on a Twitter image. Like, lean back, or straight. Lean back, or straight. I'd probably put a bit more text if I lean back. But, I keep losing my train of thought, as always with these videos. think, what was I saying? I was talking about Lord of the Rings, talking about Bombadil, talking about philosophy. I guess that's just kind of how I do things. Nope, that's not the right button. Nah, that's not gonna help me. And so here's sketch number 2 out of 5, probably. I could have kept the pencil I had, actually. And I forget where it went. I lost it. I'm sure Clip Studio Paint. Was this? I don't think this was the brush. No, it wasn't. Studio Paint has like a brush history tool. I just haven't found it yet. Is it? I think so. Maybe. But then again, no. The texture looks wrong. Yep, that's it. Okay. Oh, the Remy pencil. I don't remember what set I got that from. Should I actually? I don't want to go detailed yet. So I don't want to do that. Maybe the blunt school pencil. Okay, I'll change it to black. All the way black. And now the hard part. Maybe I will turn this down a bit. The texture is more prominent that way. What's the least scary part to start at? I'll do the face, I guess. The head. I know I'm drawing guidelines over my guidelines, but it's hard to think without them. One day I'll get to the point where I can, like, not depend on them so much. But I don't know how to do that right now. And you know what? That's okay, as I've said earlier. And that might be, like, really obvious to some people, but it really wasn't to me. I had to learn that the hard way of, oh, just because I don't know how to do something doesn't mean I can't learn how to do it with time and practice. I'm gonna do a little shape here to whoop. Shape here to signify like the chins kind of here. And then I'm gonna flatten this angle out a bit. Almost out of time, which is good because I get nervous drawing details in front of people. I can do really good gestures. When it comes to other stuff, I get too nervous. We're gonna do like a little wink wink. Or maybe like a... I don't really know yet. So wink wink. Then the other eye's open. Maybe a little smirk, a little playful smirk. And then it's like that. Now I'm actually just getting distracted. Okay. Look forward to my art giveaway coming soon. Thank you for watching. To summarize, Tom Bombadil should have been in the movies. And don't limit yourself to what you can and can't do right now, because you can always improve. And no one but Ina is Ina. That's a good message to end on, I think. See you next time. I hit the mic. See you next time.